It's Friday, May 18th, 2012, and here's what's happening in other news. In other news is brought to you by Sabretooth. He's got some anger issues. Very, very angry.
You're doing
Out
it
of
wrong.
focus.
You're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong.
You're putting distaste to my childhood. Give that to me. My childhood.
There we go.
It's crying.
But Sabretooth is the sponsor today because he paid us $5. Seriously.
And a lock of hair.
And a lock of hair. That's all right. Welcome to Another News. I'm Ayaz Akhtar.
I'm Tony Wang.
I'm Liz Romero.
I'm Alex.
We have an Alex now.
In the dark.
I'm in the box.
Yeah, we keep Alex in the box. Now, if you're wondering, this fellow looks different. Isn't this, like, we go through TDs like people go through Kleenex.
Yeah.
So I think...
I prefer the tissue.
I think...
I use tissues more.
I believe Alex is the third or fourth TD? Fourth TD.
Fourth, yeah.
We had Jeff. Actually, we had Liz first.
Liz.
Liz was
One
the first
time.
TD. Yeah, one time. And then she got fired. Then we got Jeff, and then he left. And then Chad, he left in a huff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alex, who plans to leave next week, which is weird, but he'll be back the following week. He's the flow master.
If we're still alive.
Yes, if we're all alive, if the show is alive.
Oh yeah, I go skydiving. We might not live.
I was wrong. Wait, we did have Brian.
Oh right.
And we had Greg. So we've gone through. So actually, Alex, I think you were number 4, and they were 5 and 6, and now you're number 7 again. So congratulations on your new post as the 7th
Box.
Thank you.
So we put you in the box. So now you can see right off the bat who we have. So this is another news. We take a laid-back look at the tech news, okay? Because everything's super serious. I was talking about horrible secret treaties and your rights are being violated and, all that fun stuff and job losses. We're not talking about that today. No, that's not what we do.
Why not?
Because it's depressing.
No.
Okay. Anyway, so what if you were under a rock, I guess that's the only way you could possibly miss that Facebook IPO today. Now, we could not afford the footage that was shown everywhere in the news places. We couldn't get the licenses, but we do have a reenactment of the Zuckerbell. Alex?
Hi, I'm Mark Zuckerberg here at the New York Stock Exchange.
Actually, he was. It's on NASDAQ.
At the NASDAQ, as I said. And I'm going to ring the opening bell. So if we just come over here to the bell. Let's see. Let's do the doorbell. There we go. All right.
Yay! And that's exactly how it went down. Thank you for that dramatic reenactment, Alex. That was amazing. That is exactly what happened. And then the stock went up, and then it went down, and then it went the same. And then he rang the bell again.
There's lots of bells here.
Oh yeah?
No whistles.
No whistle.
Oh.
We need a sad trombone right there. Anyway, so there's some stories that just like fell by the wayside. You miss these stories. So let's talk about something that's all near and dear to our hearts: alcohol consumption. There's a Russian website that opened up called YesterdayMe.ru. Now, this website, if you go to the site, you're like, okay, wait, this is not in English. Go all the way to the bottom, and it says in English in the bottom. So you can go ahead and track the amount of alcohol you drank. Now, the theory is that you will be responsible because you can actually gauge and see how many beers you had. Do we have that website up? Oh, so let's see here. Is this? Wait, Liz, this is yours?
Wow, Liz.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
This actually is supposed to be hangover proof. So when I'm hungover, I'm supposed to be able to, move my little beer thing, figure out how many pints. Because if you actually move those, that's when you can,
Those are sliders.
Yeah, those are sliders. So it'll tell you. Oh.
We are failing to slide over. There we go.
So it's when you keep doing that, occasionally you will see, sometimes we'll mostly say like 1 pint. This equals 2 pints, 3 pints. So
Yeah, on the right side.
yeah. So I was trying to, oh my God, I didn't have that much, Alex.
Are you sure?
No mixing.
You're not sure? No, you're not sure?
Gazoon tight, Tony.
So if you drag it all the way to the right, does it keep getting longer? Can you keep adding drinks to this?
But it only will actually do up to 10 shots. I could only have up to 10 shots.
Well, you're probably dead if you're after 10, I would think.
No, you're not.
No.
Tony, you know from experience? Frat boy?
Yeah, buddy.
Tony, if you didn't know, was in a fraternity where...
We were in it was a dry fraternity, but I mean, if you do 10 shots,
What?
if you pace yourself in a day, I mean, you could take 10 shots.
Okay, so I guess in a day, I would think that if you slid that thing all the way to the right, it should like automatically send you for like treatment.
She just give you a
like
bit,
a pop-up.
like
You might have a problem. Targeted
Exactly.
ads right there,
Yeah.
or like a beer of the month club.
a little link to AA, and you're good to go.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's yesterdayme.ru if you want to track all your alcoholic, I guess, adventures.
Yeah, and you can connect with Facebook, so
You can what now?
it connects with Facebook. That's how I log.
So you
in.
can post it on Facebook, this stuff?
Oh yeah, you can show. I can show how much I binge.
Wow.
That's not necessarily a good thing, but I guess it's a social way of doing that. Anyway, let's go on.
Facebook, it's a good thing they're public.
Oh, yeah? How did that go? And that's how they're public. Okay,
We
Alex.
should never let them have control.
That was just one button. It did it. I'm not kidding.
Speaking of sounds, let's talk about an app called Sounder. Now, this thing is an application that just launched on iOS. It's a push-to-talk app. It's kind of like a walkie-talkie kind of style thing. If you ever had a Nextel phone or a walkie-talkie, you know how this works. You push the button down, and you can automatically be able to talk to people. Now, we've installed the app. It's free. You can hear me in this thing. So the thing is, the person isn't rang. There's no text. It's literally when somebody holds down that button, you can hear them.
Hello.
Oh, are we doing a demo here?
Yeah, we're doing a demo.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so you can hear.
How about now? Not so much.
Go ahead.
Any day now. That's the winner. Hello.
So as you can see, it's not working so great right now.
I think it's going into both devices at the same time. And
Probably canceling out.
canceling, yeah.
Yeah, so it's an iPhone only thing right now. They're going to have an Android version.
Okay.
Any interest in this kind of push to talk thing? Do you need to get into contact with anybody that quickly?
I think this would be.
No.
Well, you couldn't partake in this because it's on iOS only right now. But we always do Nextels for CES, NEB, all the live events. We always have them. So instead of making sure you have the Nextel and you have your phone, because everyone needs to have that for other contacts, you just have that.
So we don't need to rent those things
You
anymore.
need to rent them. They're
No.
not going to fall
Okay,
off.
that's
have
awesome.
crappy,
I lost mine. I had to go hunt it down. It took me an hour to find it.
Yep.
Thank God we all got iPhones.
Alex,
I know.
would you actually want to use an application like that?
I don't care.
You don't care to talk to people?
I don't care.
Not immediately?
I don't like talking to people.
No, I don't really. I mean, I'd rather.
See, that's why it never worked out
Yeah.
between you and me, Alex.
Yeah,
there was no communication.
That's what it was.
We actually have there's a video that Engadget had. Can we show part of that?
You sure can.
We can do that. That's why we have control.
When a major league team with an innovative idea gets a strategic investment from Goldman Sachs, Cruise
I like the pre-roll ad because it's yes.
Can we?
Oh God, that was Yankees.
Yeah.
The Yankees.
Yes, I used to watch
Oh.
Yes.
Take two.
Let's try that again. There we go. Engadget has a video. Let's show that.
So I'm here with Michael Fortson of Sounder. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Miriam.
So your app caught my eye this week at South by Southwest. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is fill a hole that we think people are missing in their lives where I can reach almost everybody really easily, but the people who I most want to talk with, usually there's one or two people, and it's hard to give them the sort of access that I think they need.
Right.
So, it's great to have an inbox and an email inbox and notifications and all that stuff, but some people shouldn't really be subjected to that, and that's what we're trying to build, something for them.
So this is a voice over IP app, essentially.
Exactly, right. So it's real time, it runs in the background, and it lets one or two people speak to you directly anytime, straight through your phone.
So you're just sitting there with your phone on your desk, and all of a sudden, a voice comes out of it.
Exactly. So instead of your phone beeping at you, this anonymous sort of somebody's trying to get your attention, it's actually the person who wants to speak to you speaking to you.
All right, so you get the idea. This guy's very excited about the app. Apparently, he wants people to be in contact with him right away. Again, I actually used to use my Nextel phone. I used to have a Nextel phone back when there was like flip phones.
I'm sorry.
It was decent because you would have to push to talk, but you'd only let that out to certain people because you didn't want everybody to be able to just start when you're just standing around. Because I had some really interesting friends who would yell the craziest things into their phones, and it's sitting in your pocket.
Right.
And so now you have basically you're pranking friends messing with you. So now
Well, the nice thing about this is also it has quiet time. Like you have it so that certain hours they can't use the app to all of a sudden just like in the middle of the night, like all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's like no, it's not gonna happen.
no,
No,
not gonna happen.
no.
How much is it?
It's
Free.
It's a free app.
It's free.
Oh,
But there is something. There's a catch. A $2 in-app payment if you want to get if you want the phone to work while the phone's not the phone, if you want the app to work while the phone's asleep.
Oh, to calm down. No.
But it works otherwise. Anyway, let's go on to the Ion Theater, shall we?
Yay! So exciting,
Maybe.
guys.
Yay.
No.
Mostly
It's
speakerphone.
like a spoiler alert. Instantly looking at that camera. It's just kind of like, if you want to just see what we're going to be doing next, just
Yeah,
look at
pay
Alex's
attention right
shot.
here. This is what's coming up. This is like a preview window.
I'm just, letting it be known.
Hey, look.
What's that?
It's us.
It's pretty awesome.
What are we
I
watching?
can't hear the audio. Oh, it's Glove 1.
Wait, we can actually have it full screen because we're doing Ion Theater, can't we?
Uh,
No.
That's not.
Okay. I was just checking.
We're sitting in front of a webpage.
I like
Web
this.
page.
I like
it's
this,
like a
guys.
power glove.
What is it?
Robocop status, guys.
Robocop.
Robocop?
Okay,
That's my SIM card.
That's a SIM card going
That's a
into a
SIM
glove.
card?
Okay, that's an idea.
Simpsons
Okay,
card.
that's interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
What if you have chubby fingers?
Well, hang
That's
on a
like-
second.
How many different
Wait,
sizes?
hold on.
I'm just saying.
Well, maybe it'll have some flexibility.
Yeah, maybe it's flexible.
Ugh.
It's almost like Iron Man.
Ooh, can we
It's-
have different colors? Does it come in red or
Let's
blue?
use this demonstration model for a moment while we dial our number.
Yes, mother.
All right, so if you want to make a phone call, you dial using those little buttons.
Oh, God, that'd be annoying. What if you accidentally, you don't butt dial anymore, you finger dial,
Well, I guess you could call randomly by slapping people in the face.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, you come up to your friend, you're like,
Let's do
hey,
it.
buddy.
High fives.
No,
Ooh,
no high
yeah.
five.
High five phone calls.
No high fives.
Okay, now that is the cell phone. This is like a concept device. Now, the idea is you can still make phone calls by doing this. You should show the actual webpage where they have the guy doing that. So
And he looked cool.
because this hand motion doesn't make any sense anymore. Because nobody's phones look like that anymore.
Right.
It's like you hold it like this. Where's your note?
So
It's like this.
But you have to do this. Yeah, see, that's not holding.
Yeah,
you say,
that's
call
just
me.
awkward, Tony.
You don't go call
Yeah.
me like
Let me,
this.
Right.
I'll sounder you and just tell you how that's ridiculous. Wait, you can't. You
But
don't
why
have an
does-
iPhone.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this before though somewhere. It's a little familiar.
I don't know. Is that Alex?
yeah.
Wait, can we get a side by side of Alex and Inspector Gadget?
No.
No.
No, we can't do that.
There it is. Actually, there we go. It's possible.
Right.
There we go.
Nicely
That's
done.
so. Yeah, I guess they are ripping off Inspector Gadget, which also means that I'm going to get that really cool that notebook computer that Penny had. I really like that.
It's amazing that I could do that all in the 80s.
Yeah, you believe that? And we have a space for an ad now. What do you want to promote? Sabretooth, Tony.
Yeah, Sabretooth.
Okay, so let's put this here.
I swear you were doing it wrong. Wait.
I'm not doing it wrong. I'm telling you, it's just a toy.
You were doing it wrong.
Anyway, let's move on to a crazy story that came out of a book. Now, there's an author, Ken Siegel. He used to work at Apple. And the story that's coming out of this book is that apparently Steve Jobs wanted to call the iMac MacMan.
No.
Excuse me?
Yes, MacMan. Now,
Bless you.
this thing. Okay, so he was the ad agency creative director, and in his book Insanely Simple explains how apparently Steve Jobs was just enamored with the name MacMan for the all-in-one, what ended up being called the iMac. Would anybody take that device seriously, even though it was kind of a silly device in the first place? If this was the MacMan, would you buy the MacMan? Tony's in shock.
Does it come in yellow?
For
Pac-Man, you're so clever. No.
no, not in yellow.
Yeah.
Came different
I'm a
colors
PC
though.
person anyway, so. Right, Alex? High five, your high five.
Yeah.
But you could high five through
No?
this thing.
Oh.
Right here.
But yeah, but the other thing is, what about all the naming conventions? Because iMac, iPod, everything, right?
Right.
If would it be man everything, and wouldn't that? What would an
guess-
iPod be called?
ManPod?
ManPod.
ManPod? Podman?
Podman. Actually, that probably would be like
Podman.
Walkman.
Would
you
it
buy
be a little too sexist? I'm
Podman?
not sure.
A Game Boy. Game Boy wasn't sexist, was it?
I don't know. Liz, what do you
Liz, what do you think? Was Game Boy sexist?
Means I could play with the, toss around like a little cat with a ball. Like, yay.
Say what?
I didn't understand a word of that. Let's go on to something silly, something very silly. Now, last week we weren't here. Why weren't we here? Lots of different reasons, actually. Now,
Not all the same at all.
yeah. So let's go around here and ask where everybody was. The state. Where were you on the 11th? That would be California. That's also the ASL for California. I was in Pennsylvania.
New Jersey?
And Alex?
California.
California. So we're going to recap and see what exactly people were doing, except Tony, because I didn't know he was going to be back today. We're going to show you a little video of what happened on May 11th.
Here comes Bert. There's Russell.
can't take that in though.
What?
I'm assuming I can take my regular
We can't take it in.
What, man? I'm across the street. What are you gonna do about it? What?
We'll just take some of Chad's beer.
I just noticed Chad has beer, and I was thinking, man, I really should have bought some beer.
To share. I cannot drink all of this.
Dude, it's a six-pack.
This six-pack is mine, okay?
Okay.
Well, no. May 11th. Yep. May 11th. You graduating? Yeah. Okay. This is why I'm not going to the Roger Waters concert.
Oh, really? Cool?
Yep.
This is the bus. Whoa. Whoa. This is so cool.
That's what everybody's giving us for beer. Holy crap, are you gonna
Yeah.
Where's the jacuzzi? I'm testing the indoor lighting settings.
Yeah? How does it do a really close shots? Like really close stuff.
Wow. I gotta go.
It's fun to see Leo get drunk too.
Yeah, he totally
Except when I vomit. Yeah. Yes. Party!
Is that gonna be enough?
Oh my god.
Who wanted a margarita?
That was funny. Who else?
And the graduating class of 2012.
Thanks, Jammer B.
So Jammer B, it's time to chill. We're all
Thank you, Jammer B!
Yeah, I started that.
Josh! Here. Vanessa! Justin! Yep. Keith!
Who's Keith?
Yeah.
Amber! Leo! Yo! Lisa!
Yo.
Liz, too! Hosier! Here. Russell!
Here.
Here, on board.
Here.
Hey guys, this is the vlog. The chat vlog.
I'm cute.
Why don't you love me?
That's when
things got weird.
Get us there on time.
Listen to the wall out.
Neither had I until I saw it at the concert last time. Yeah, that was the first time I ever heard it. So I purposely held off until then.
Good.
Well, listen, it's impressive, and this isn't like a concert where you're just watching your favorite musicians play the song. It's a theatrical presentation.
Honesty, caring, and compassion. These aspects of professionalism are perhaps more important now than at any time in history, as our profession clearly is not viewed by the general public.
You want to watch television?
I would like something in the background. I went to
No! There's a lot in the background. It sounds like this. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, John, where's the music?
We're trying to socialize and you want to turn on the TV?
Dr. Fahad Malik Atta.
Okay, so now there are some good questions in the chat room. One, where was that bus going?
I thought Alex told you.
The Roger Waters concert, the wall, right?
Yeah.
That was going to be at was AT&T Park or was it
AT&T Park, and no one's like, it's cold there.
And for people asking why the hall looks so empty, those seats were reserved for the graduates. So they had to sit there. It was 190 people there. So now I got that footage yesterday, and I hadn't seen any of it. And I found out that there's no footage of the actual concert. There's no footage of. There's nothing. So what happened at the concert? You were there.
Oh, sorry. I thought Alex was going to be.
Spoiler.
Alex, what happened at the concert?
Stuff happened.
Stuff happened?
Amazing things.
No, I don't mean at the concert. I mean for you guys.
Oh.
I'm sure the concert's the same for lots of people who watch it.
Well, we had amazing seats, first off. Like, you're right up in there. Or is this Alex being weird with his camera?
This isn't us, actually, but this is at the same place.
Oh,
We're going to get a takedown. Anyway, so for people asking who graduated, my brother graduated from med school. So that was Temple Med. Tony, you were not at either one of these things.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was also at graduation.
Why were you graduating?
I'm not graduating.
What was the graduation for?
It was for my my girlfriend's sister.
Okay.
Yep.
What did she graduate from?
Columbia.
Wow.
Fancy.
PhD.
Yes, we got that. Now, is there actually, is that the smile box thing that you have ready, Liz? You did not prepare that?
Why you gotta call me out? I thought we talked about it.
We didn't actually talk about it. There's supposed to be more footage. But something happened. Are we going to see the footage next week?
Sure.
Are we?
I'll try.
Anyway, so that's what happened on May 11th. And that's why we weren't here. It was very exciting for me. The graduation was fun. Actually, it was not as boring as that video looked, by the way.
That's good.
You
went to a Phillies game. Ugh.
I went to a Phillies game, and after the fourth inning, I decided to walk around and basically drink everything they had. So
nice.
It's actually quite a nice.
You could have used the YesterdayMe. Start that.
Oh,
document
yeah.
that. Yeah.
No, then
document your alcoholness.
Yeah, I don't think that should be. That would be necessary.
Alcoholness.
Because you can start. Yeah, it racks up fast. You're like, wow, this is very pricey.
That's
beer.
why we're drinking buddies. High five.
What was funny though, Lagunitas IPA at the Phillies game. Yeah. I was like, I'm not buying that, which is a local brew here, by the way, if you don't know about that. Anyway, I think.
And I went to Lagunitas School District.
Is there anything anyone would like to add before we put a bullet in this episode?
Next time, I'll make sure not to be so sleep deprived. I make that promise.
Now, you didn't actually end up staying in the concert, right?
No.
Right. She got kicked out for rowdy behavior. True story.
Why does he keep calling me? You called me out twice now.
Stop calling her out.
What?
I'll use Sounder to do it. Hang on. Anyway, I think that does it for us.
Give me back Sabretooth. None of you deserve him.
If there is a story that you think should get the spotlight, you should give us an email or send us an email. You shouldn't give us
Don't call us, though.
Don't call us. We
And
won't
tell
call
me
you.
how you don't approve of Ayaz calling me out.
Definitely email us and say that. You can do that at actually you can do that via Twitter. You can just go at Ayaz and say I'm a jerk. But you can email us at twit.tv. This is still not updated in the doc. But ion at twit.tv. I forgot we had that. Or you can leave us a voicemail if you want to. 321-22-OTHER. We're going to have that phone number routed somewhere, I think. I think it's going to be at somebody's random desk. Who's the newest hire? We'll put it at Josh's desk and see what happens.
He doesn't have a phone.
We won't tell him. I'll put my phone there. Shh. Oh. Josh is now looking at me quite scared. And welcome to the family, Josh. We're going to scare him. I think that does it for us. Play us out, Music Man.
We actually need to do lyrics. So we can be like talking. Wow, this is in other news, and we're so not with anything. I'm so sorry you are watching this.
Your arm is too short.
So sorry you're watching this.
You can use your other hand.
What? Oh, my
Oh, it'll be okay.
I don't like Ayaz anymore. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. Face.
Far too many people call me a jerk face. I'd like to get that on record as this is being recorded.
This is not recorded. This is all an illusion.
Can we get Wolverine
Is that
next?
Trollbot? It was Trollbot Sabretooth.